So you can download from that Google Drive link, and the installation process is a simple process only. And while installation, it asks for a password that will be your admin password, and this database administrator. So if you want to do any change regarding database, if you want to create any new users, so you need that admin password. So please remember and give it's just a express edition software only, so up to 4 GB you can handle the data. You can't use for a commercial purpose also. It just we can use this software for practice purpose alone. So after installation, if you click on the start menu, you can able to find Oracle database 10G express edition. So it's a 10G version, and in this the third option, that is go to database homepage. While clicking on this, it will open in your new browser like a local host. It will be running initially. After installation, just give the username as SYS, and password is the password which you gave during installation. Here I am just given the password as SYS. So I'm just logging, and this will be your database administrator login. After logging to SYS user, go to administration and database users, and you can able to find a user name called as HR. So click on it. We'll be practicing on this HR user only, because the HR user will have predefined tables, and all those data are predefined in it. For practicing purpose, we can use those data for our practicing purpose. We can use those data. So you want to unlock this account, that is our HR account. Initially it will be in the locked status. So while installing in your system, it will be on the locked status. Just click on it and unlock it, and assign a password for your HR also. Here I am just giving as admin HR. Username is HR and password is admin. After that, in the user privilege, just click all, that is in the right bottom. There is option for a check all box. So just please check all the boxes. After checking all, just give alter user. If we give alter user, the user will be altered and the account will be unlocked. After unlocking HR, just log out it and log in. Now just log in as HR, next SQL and SQL commands, and you can able to see this console. And in this only we are going to practice our SQL queries. Okay, this is the initial setup for the installation. Just install, and installation there will be, it will ask for a password, and just give the password as you wish, and it will be your administration password, that is our SYS password. Initially just install, login as SYS and give the password which you gave during installation, and unlock the HR. After that, login as HR. And in SQL, if you see, there are, first thing we want to see the classes. This classes is a main thing, and each and every select statement will have this classes. That is, there are three main things: select, from, and where. These are the three main classes in SQL: select, from, and where. And from is optional one, select and where is compulsory. Without this, we can't able to fetch the data. So data in our SQL will be saved in a format of table format, like rows and columns, and each and every rows will have a column names, and the table also will have a table name. So like Excel sheet only, it will be like tables. The data will be stored in a table, and each have rows and columns in it. For example, the basic select statement is select. I'm going to select all the, I don't know what are the columns available in our table. So if I don't know the column names, I want to select whole table, means just give star. Star means all. Select star from employees. Employees is our table name here. Here I am just having a table of employee. In HR, and the employee is a default table, while install you will also able to find this employee table. So select star from employees. If I run this, it will show the employees table in the result field. It will be showing the entire table of that. In this, there are totally 107 rows in our employees table, and there are various column: employee ID, first name, last name, so on. And if I want to select the particular column also, I can able to select it. Like select, if I want to display the first name alone, means select first name from employees. So in select statement, the column which we want to display, and in from class we want to mention the table name, from which table name we want the record. So if I give first name alone, means the first name will be displayed. And if I want first name and last name, I can give just as a comma separated first name comma last name. So if we see means the first name and last name, as like this we can give the column names. If I want salary, so select first name last name salary from employees, means all those columns will be displayed. So we can give as much as we need. The column names can be given in a comma separated, and in from class just mention the table name. And another thing, in this console, if we have any multi select statement, just select the statement and run it. If we run without select statement, there will be a error occur, that is SQL command not properly entered, because there are two select statements: select start from employees and select first name last name salary from employees. The system doesn't know which select statement should be run. For that purpose, just select the statement and run it. Okay. For this console alone, this is a procedure to run the SQL query. And if I want any particular condition in our select statement, we can go for var class, that is select star from employees var employee ID equal to 101. If I want to specifically mention any only one row, means I can go for var class. So it will be filtering from our table, that is 101 record, and it will be displaying it. Like employee ID is 101, so this single record alone displays. So for this purpose, we can go for var class. If we want to apply any filter or any condition in our table, we can go for var class. And another query, that is if we want to see what are the tables available in our HR. So we don't know, just now we installed it and we are going to use it. Likewise, if you go for a company, you will be giving a username and password, and it may contain any existing tables also. For that purpose, if we want to see what are the tables available in it, means select star from user underscore tables. If we give user underscore tables, it will show the what are the tables which is in that user space. If we see here, there are a couple of tables available, and some of the tables are created by myself. I can able to see this employees table, job history, jobs, departments, locations, countries, and region. All this 7 tables will be the default table. You will also have this table. Apart from all this table, some of the tables are created by myself. So you can use any of this table. If I want to see the department table, I can go for it. Like select star. I want to see whole table, so I'm just giving star. Select star from, in from class, just give the department name. That, sorry, our table name, that is departments. If I run this, it will show the department table. So in from class, the name of the table, if we give the name of the table, it just displays as per our query. If I need for all records, it will be showing all the records. If I want any specific column, means it will be showing the specific column. This is a main select, simple select statement, and using the classes select from and var. If we want any condition, we can go for var class to filter the records. If I don't need a we want to display whole record, means just select star from table name. It will give the whole table. Okay, this is a basic select statement. And next is of operators. In operators, there are a couple of operators like equal to, not equal to. Either not equal to you can use this, or lesser than or greater than in opposite, and lesser than, greater than, lesser than or equal to, greater than or equal to, in or not in, between, not between, next, or, and last, like. These are the operators, the equal to, not equal to, and we can see one by one with our select query. And you no need to copy anything. After this class, I will just send the notepad to you in a WhatsApp group so you can refer those things. If you want any personal means, you can note it down. All these queries you no need to note it. So I will be sending the notepad after this class. Next, that is select star from employees, where like our previous example, I can give a equal to operator. If we want any particular record, like a pinpoint record, I can go for equal to operator. So it will be displaying that 101 record alone. If I don't want this 101 alone and all other like records should be displayed, means I can go for not equal to operator. That is select star from employees, where employee ID not equal to 101. So if we give not equal to operator, it just skips the 101 record. If we see in this output, like employee ID 100 record is shown. After 100, the 101 value is skipped and it just going for 102. That the 101 single record will be skipped. If we give not equal to, excluding that record, all other records will be displayed. And you can also use either this symbol or lesser than or greater than symbol also, if we use the same output. So as for our convenient, we can go with our symbols. So here also the 101 record, that value alone will be skipped. And next is lesser than and greater than. So there are, if I give lesser than, means the records which is lesser than 101 will be displayed. That is 100 is the only one record which is lesser than 101. And if I give greater than, the record which is greater than 101 record alone will be displayed. So from 102 record it was showing, and if you give equal to, it will include that record. If I give greater than or equal to, so practice with all those greater than and lesser than symbol. And next is in operator. If I want a couple of values like random values, means we can go for in operator, select star from employees, where employee ID in, and inside in operator just give a bracket, and you can give the record we needed, like 101, 105, 103. So as we wish, we can give random manner. So 125. So what are the records we need? If you want any couple of records, we can go for in operator. So this record alone will be displayed like 101, 103, 105, and 125. So as we wish, we can give this input, like multi input we can give. And if I give not in operator, just y, it's opposite to in operator. So not in. Apart from this record, it will be showing like not equal to, like if you see in our output, 100, the 101 value is skipped. Next, after 104, 105 value is skipped, and 103 also skipped. After 104, directly just go through 106. 105 and 103 and 104 value is skipped. You can able to see. So if we use not operate, not in, it will just exclude that records alone. And if we having any sequence of record, like starting from 100 to 101, or 100 to 110 like this. If we want the sequence of record, we no need to mention all those record in operator. In that scenario we can go for between operator. Select start from employees where employee id between or not 100, so 101 and 110. If I need that first 10 records alone, we can go for between operator. We no need to mention all those from 101 to 110 in our in operator. So from if we use between operator, the records between 101 and 110 records will be displayed. That is starting from 101 and end to 110 record will be displayed. And if same ways, if we use not between, the records which is not in this will be, the record in this will be skipped. Select start from employees where employee ID not between 101 and 110. These 10 records alone will be skipped. And if you see the after 100th record, it just go through 111th record. So like this, it will be skipping the value. This is for like between operator. And next is logical operator, that is and or. We can also give multi conditions in our var class, that is select start from employees where employee id equal to 100 and the first name of this employee id is Steven. So I'm just giving the same name, and first name equal to Steven. If we give any name or characters like this, we want to mention that in a single quotes. For numeric value, we no need to mention anything. We can give as it is. While coming for a character or name like string means, we want to give in a single quotes. So I'm just running this query. So it will show an output because both the conditions are satisfied. That is employee ID is 100 and first name is Stephen. So both the conditions satisfied and it give the output. If any one of the conditions failed, like if I give the employee ID as 101 and the first name as Stephen, means the first name is Stephen and the Stephen's employee ID is 100 only. So if I give this like this, means it won't show the output. That is AND operator. If I use AND operator, both the conditions should be satisfied in a single row. So the employee ID should be in 100 and the first name should be of Steven. In that scenario only it will show an output. If any one condition fails, it won't give output and it just throws an error of no data found. I can't find this data, like this it was throwing some error. And if I use OR operator, so OR operator means either this or that. Either employee ID is 101 or first name is Steven, or both the things. So if I run using OR operator, here I just used OR operator. So the 100th record is Steven, and apart next one what we ask for is the employee ID is 101. So the 101 record is shown, and another record also there like a name equal to Steven. That record also displaying here. That is fetch the records and it will be displaying in our output. If I use OR operator, either this condition or that any one condition fail also, it will show an output. Like I can change here as an OR operator, and I'm just changing the employee ID as 1001. So there is no any record of that is employee ID of 1001, but I just give means any one condition true also, that it will show the true output, like name equal to Steven. These records alone will be displayed. This is of and or. And next one is like operator. So I'm just copying same select statement. Select start from employees where first name like. If I want the name which is starting from S means we can go for like if we want to find any characters, we can go for like operator. That is the name which is starting from S I want means just give S next percentage. The first character should be S and followed by percentage means that it can be anything like that. It means so the name which are starting with S will be displayed. The all the names which is starting from S will be displayed. And if I want the end character means I can give this as percentage, and after that we can give the last name as N. So if I give this first percentage next the character, that is if I want from last character means you can give like this. So all the names which are ending by n will be displayed, and you can also use this for in between characters. In between means both percentage, front and back percentage, and in between this you can give the character. You can give this as EV. So percentage in both the sides, and in between this just give EV means the name which is containing EV in between all the name will be, that is Steven containing EV and Kevin also having E followed by V. So this condition satisfy means it will be showing the output. And also we can mention specific position of a character like second or third means for example we can take E. So the second character should be E in the first name means just give underscore. A single underscore means the second character, and three as per our need we can give the underscore. So if we run this means the name which contain the second character as E, that alone will be displayed. And if I need for third character, just give another underscore, double underscore, underscore underscore, and third character should be E. It should it, and after that followed by as per our input like our database. So the name which contain the third character as E alone will be displayed. Like this you can use like operator. If you want to search with any characters in our first name or email ID, whatever maybe, we can go for like operators. Any doubt in this operators? It's clear. Whether we can move on to next topic.
Yes, sir.
And next is a small simple and small topic of sorting data. And SQL will be like this only, a simple select statement, and just a small syntax you need to be. Next is sorting. In sorting, there are two, either ascending or descending, small to big value or big to small value, ascending and descending. There are two types of sorting. We can see those with an example. And if we see here, select star from employees. If I run the statement, it will be displaying as per our employee ID, like 100, 101, 102. And see the first name also, Stephen, Nina, Lex, Alexander, like this it was coming. If I take first name alone, it will come in some other order. So if you see here, the order was changed. Like this, each and every column when we are selecting, the order will be changed. If if we want to assign those in some particular order or something else, we can go for sorting data. In this I'm just taking select staff from employees, and I am going to sort it with salary. Like for sorting data, the keyword is order by in the column name which we want. I am here. I'm just using the salary column. So salary, order by salary, and either it's ascending or descending. We want to mention it. So I'm just giving as ASC. ASC means ascending order. So if we see in our output, the salary, according to our salary column, all the records are sorted, like from lowest value to highest value, starting from 2100 to 24,000. As per our need, we can mention the column names. So here I just given the salary column. If we want, you can go for our first name also, last name. So if I give first name means it will be sorted in ascending order. So the first name will be sorted in ascending order, A to W. So the which column we are mentioning, according to that column, the data will be sorted. And if I want in descending means just give the keyword as DESC. DESC means come in descending. For sorting, the main keyword is order by. Order by the column name which we want to sort. So if you see in our salary column, starting from 24,000 to lowest value of 2100. So like this, it will be sorted. And in this scenario, if I don't give any, either it's ascending or descending, default it will be taking as ascending. Like select start from employees, ordered by salary alone. The column name alone means if I didn't mention any ascending or descending keyword, it automatically take that as in a ascending way. So the default way is of ascending. If you use order by keyword alone means it will be taking it as an ascending. So for ascending, you no need to mention this keyword also. Just order by column name. So it will be showing the values in ascending value. So starting from lowest value to highest value. Highest value is 24,000 in this table. So this is sorting. For descending, we want to mention the keyword. For ascending, we no need to mention because the default value is of ascending only. So we no need to mention that. And next one is case manipulation. Case manipulation function. In case manipulation function, there are only three functions: upper, lower, and in cap. And in SQL, if we see our select statement, like we can take this select statement, select star from employees, where first name, just changing the first name as some other name, like Lex. If I run this, it will show the no data point because our SQL query, that is left side of our equal to, is not a case sensitive, but the character which are giving the right side all are case sensitive. If I give this first character as capital L, it will give an output. Same as for all the names. So the names, or that is our input, should be matched with our data. The data are case sensitive and our query is not a case sensitive. And if I give the first name in capital also, it will, like first underscore name in a capital series, it will give an output. So our query is not a case sensitive, but our input, that is our data, should be of case sensitive. So for this, we are just using case manipulation function. For seeing this output, I'm just using another table of dual select star from dual. This dual is a dummy table. For seeing some function output, we can use this table. See here, it's a dummy and the x value is inserted. If I want to see what is the function here happening, means I can go for it, like select upper of, I just giving some input as India. If I use upper function, what will happen is all this I just given the input in smaller case, but while displaying it just changed to uppercase. This will be happen. And if I use lower keyword, it will just change the input to lower. So if I do like this and I'm just changing the function as lower, so all the inputs are changed to lowercase. Just a minute. And if I want the initial letter alone capital, means can go for init cap. So the initial letter, that is our first letter alone, will be capital. All other letters will be on small case. So for this, we can go for init cap. These functions will be used in our select statement to have an efficient query, because we can't instruct the users to type all those input in a capital or a small letters. For that purpose, we can give these functions in our SQL query, so our query will be in efficient manner. How we can give means, either you can give this function here, like, or here, left side or right side of or equal to. If I give here as upper of first name, and if I give our input in all uppercase, means hello, whether my voice is audible to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if I use this upper function and I just given the input in uppercase, now the values are showing without any error. For this purpose, we are just going for this case manipulation function, and we can also use either lowercase also here, lower, and our input in lowercase. So instead of changing in both the side, we can use this function on, but the data will not be changed. It will be shown as in our table only. So when we are searching alone, the input will be changed to lowercase and it will be checking. Or we can go in like lower, and after right side also lower of this input. Either this input can be in whatever order. So both the thing will be converting our input into our unique way. That is, both the things in our column and our input should be converted to our lowercase, and after that it will be checking in our table. So at that time, there will be no error, like no data found. It will give the output. Okay, this is case manipulation. Any doubt in this, like case manipulation function? Okay. Today we can wind off with this topic and we can continue on Wednesday. Tomorrow alone there will be no classes, and from Wednesday next class will, and after Wednesday we will be having a continue classes. Okay. Practice all these topics. If you have doubts or an installation problem, just put me on me.